Hey Scorpio, welcome to your May 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be your reading from May 6th until the 12th. Hope you're all doing well, Scorpio. It's definitely a big week. We're going to be having this new moon in Taurus on the 7th, and this new moon is definitely amazing. I just did a video about it, and I'm going to be posting it very shortly. So if you want to check that out and you want to know what's coming up with the astrology, this is going to be the best new moon of the year. So be sure to, in my opinion, it's the best new moon of the year. So if you're curious and you want to know what the transits are, and especially for you, Scorpio, and how it's going to affect you, be sure to check that video out. If it's not there immediately in the description, it'll be there maybe the day after, but I'm going to upload it the day I upload this video. So let's take a look here, Scorpio. Overall energy here for the week is the Six of Swords. Your current energy is the Hermit. Your challenge is the Two of Pentacles, and you have the Emperor here in the future. I like this. I like this. This is the week I feel if you've been feeling any type of turbulence or been feeling like stuck in the mud almost, or you've been trying to just figure out a way forward and trying to just do different things to help you get unstuck. This is the week. Also, too, I want to note and say that the personal readings are on sale at this time. So if you're interested or curious in a personal reading, that link will be in the description. The astrology video will be in the comments. Actually, I'll put it in the comments. But yeah, the Five of Pentacles here in the position of something that you're unaware of. The Knight of Swords as your advice. The Seven of Pentacles in the outcome. A lot of progress being made here. And the energy and the effort that you've been putting into things and the experimentation process that you've been undergoing, trying to see what works in your life, what doesn't work. There's a lot of deep reflection I'm seeing here from you. You're trying to figure out how you can get the best out of what you're doing here, Scorpio. You could even be feeling busy or feeling like you have a lot of obligations on your plate this week. But I see you being able to get it all done and you feeling like, damn, I'm actually capable of a lot more than I think. So I like this energy here. What's working for you this week is the Four of Wands. What's working against you is the Two of Swords. Interesting. Oh, damn, Scorpio. Let's get into your reading. You have the Six of Swords here for your overall energy. This is what I meant by you kind of getting unstuck from the mud this week and you finding a way forward and coming out of turbulence possibly. Six of Swords is always my card when we move from turbulence into more calmer waters. The mind isn't feeling as much turbulence and it becomes a little bit more calmer, right? It comes calmer and we're able to think differently and be open to different ways of doing things or being led in different directions or different paths here. So this is you moving forward this week. The Hermit in your current energy, I think a lot of you could be in solitude more often or have been in solitude more often. The Hermit could also be isolation too, or solitude turns into isolation. If you've been isolating yourself or you've been finding yourself in too much solitude and it has turned into isolation, the Knight of Swords as your advice here is saying like to come out of your hermit cave, Scorpio. But the Hermit, it's necessary. We need time to reflect and think and to do some introspection and really connect to our souls and to find solutions here and figure out what our next steps are going to be. And so I do see you in that energy here, but you just want to make sure it doesn't turn into isolation. You have the Two of Pentacles in your challenge. Two of Pentacles is the dance of change. And I can see you're wanting change. It's like, and you're honestly too trying to figure out how you can, because you're thinking of change, but you're also at the same time thinking, okay, how do I fucking do this, right? Like Two of Pentacles, like how do I put the energy and the effort behind what I'm trying to change to achieve what it is that I'm trying to achieve or to get my objectives done. Two of Pentacles as well is balance, right? It's also when our hands are full, literally, we can feel like we just have a lot on our plate. We're busy with work, personal life, all types of stuff. So you could be feeling that as well. The Knight of Swords is saying like, I wouldn't stress yourself out about the work or the busyness this week. Because in a way, I feel like with the Knight of Swords, you may actually get it done a lot quicker than you think, or you may be able to operate more efficiently than you think. So the Knight of Swords is just saying like to continuously take action. Don't allow your mind to get stale. Keep moving forward here and keep doing here. You have the Emperor in the future position. I don't normally say this about the Emperor, but the Emperor does signify like some form of solid achievement. So I feel like for some of you, this is like some form of a solid achievement that's making you feel confident and making you feel like you're seated in your throne and in your power. That's what the Emperor is. It's like, it's Aries seated in its power, but that's just the archetype. But it's just you being seated in your power here. I think you're getting on top of things. If things have felt in disarray or out of order, or maybe you've been getting challenged here, the Emperor is like, there's a reason why you've been on the throne or why you stay on the throne, and you're overcoming whatever this is. And not only that, it's like you're proving something to yourself here as well this week. So if things have been out of order, this is like order here being created. So I like this. Five of Pentacles is in the position of something that you're unaware of, that you need to be aware of. The Five of Pentacles is when we can fall, especially with the Hermit, because it's Virgo and it deals with the ruling planet of Virgo is Mercury, and this card is a Mercury card. It's Mercury and Taurus. This is where we can sometimes fall into a scarcity mindset, or feeling like we don't have what it is that we need to be able to create the things that we need, or to be able to create the things that we want. But that's the trap of the Five of Pentacles. It's like in your situation, in your scenario, it's like understanding that there's so much abundance and you already have everything around you that it is that you need in order for you to create what it is that you want. Sometimes we feel like we need all these things, but really we already have everything that it is that we need to at least get started, or to continue the process of something here. I can't wait to clarify that, because there's definitely more coming off of that. But also Five of Pentacles is when you feel alone. The Hermit, Five of Pentacles, and Mercury is conjuncting Chiron throughout this week, right? It's conjuncting it and it's coming off, but it's still that effect in the air. This is where we can feel like, I was saying this in the new moon reading, it's like we identify with what the blockages are in our lives when it comes to ourselves, right? Like Chiron with Mercury is like where we can identify and associate with past experiences or the experiences that we're going through, but we internalize it in a more victim way, to where we feel like, where we kind of fall into being a victim, like by our circumstances. And I really see here that the universe is wanting you to be objective here, especially with this Hermit, and not identify with whatever these Chiron wounds are, right? You want to look at them, you want to take a deeper analysis on them and see what they are, to heal them and to do what it is that you need to do to, and do the work it is that you need to do to remove those blockages. But, you don't want to fall into like this energy of, I just can't do it, or I'm tired, I just want to give up, or isolate yourself, or become codependent on things as well, people, places, things. Like that's why the Emperor's here. It's Aries, it's independence, it's things that need to be done by the self, which I see you getting back into that energy. I'm not to say that you're not in that energy, but I feel like you're really getting back into this, you being the one that takes control of your circumstances and changes things and starts to achieve things and removes the blockages. Seven of Pentacles here in the outcome. The work that you've been putting into things, this is progress. This is things paying off. There's still more work to do, but whatever it is, it's adding and giving you a boost to your confidence here and letting you know like what you're capable of. You have the Four of Wands here in the position of something that's working for you. Four of Wands, in this way, intuitively, I'm picking up almost like appreciation and gratitude. Four of Wands as well as Venus and Aries, it's like, what are your values? And not only what your values are, but what are the values that you have defined for yourself, the things that empower you, the things that make you confident, the things that make your life more celebrational. And it's about doing those things. Two of Swords is Libra. It's very interesting. It's Moon in Libra. And if you think about the nodes right now in astrology, North nodes in Aries, South nodes in Libra. North node in Aries, with Chiron being there, it's like we're trying to advance our destinies here and solidify a more definite self. But that South node in Libra is where we can feel like, where we feel like we need like a crutch, especially with Chiron, right? And being in Aries, like we're relying on certain things, but really we need to really invest into ourselves and define things for ourselves and take control and take accountability to get that energy of feeling more self-determined and feeling more independent and feeling like you, and connecting to yourself and understanding that you have everything within you already to do the things that you want to do. You have this retrograde card. It says review. Well, Pluto's in retrograde at this time, so there is a review when it comes to Pluto stuff, which is your ruling planet, so it doesn't surprise me. And the Six of Swords is Aquarius. It's Mercury in Aquarius. Pluto's in Aquarius. Six of Swords and Pluto in Aquarius actually have a lot of similarities actually. It's the process of reinvention and unshackling yourself from the past and reinventing yourself and reinventing your life. And so with Pluto now being retrograde, there's an urge here to take action against established values and forms here that have been keeping us stuck from going through that deeper sense of transformation and reinventing ourselves in our lives. And so you probably are doing a lot of reviewing about how you can reinvent things in your life. But I think, we'll see. But that Emperor, though, in the future, I like, because it's like you're solidifying things and it's giving you a more definite sense of self. You pull this flexibility card. I feel like the universe is encouraging you here to be flexible, to improvise, adapt, and overcome. Two of Pentacles is when we can be too rigid with change. Six of Swords is telling us to be open to change. And so flexibility is going to be something that really helps you this week, Scorpio. Because when Pluto in Aquarius is like everything's up for reconsideration and reevaluation. All the received knowledge and experience and the things that you know, put it all on the table and examine it. Because you'll find like, oh, this doesn't connect. I never thought this would connect, but this connects. But you can only do that through being flexible and open-minded, right? That's not just for you, Scorpio. I'm talking about just for the collective as a whole. You pull this, I say yes to truth and peace. This is the Affirmations card. So, Scorpio, you can fall into those deeper, darker emotions. Trust me, I have Moon in Scorpio and the Scorpio rising, with the Mars in the 8th and the Venus in the 8th. And I have Moon in the 12th. So, scorpionic energy, the dark energy, we can spiral into that, and we can brood in it, we can fix our energy on it. And sometimes all we have to do is just snap ourselves out of it and be like, you know what, I'm going through the transformation. It's like, I'm tired of feeling this way. It usually takes Scorpio a lot of pain to be like, all right, fuck this, I'm doing something different, Clarify the Six of Swords here for your overall energy, Scorpio. Why is that? You have the Knight of Wands here. I definitely feel like this is also a week too, to where you're becoming more self-determined and taking action to get out of the turbulence here, to get out of, the muddy waters or feeling stuck in the mud. So you're making, I feel like this is where this is you moving forward and not feeling stuck. Clarify the Hermit. You have the Five of Pentacles. I knew it. Like, Hermit, Five of Pentacles, you feel alone. You feel probably abandoned. You feel like you don't fit in anywhere. You feel like, or sometimes it can just be us like, fuck everybody. I'm disconnecting from everything, and I'm going to choose to be alone. And that's why I was picking up the isolation energy. It's like you don't want to isolate yourself. Solitude's fine, yes, but when it turns into isolation, it's not good. And so this Hermit, Five of Pentacles, it's like you're finding your way here. Yes, it's a struggle, but there's so much wisdom in your current circumstances that can be extrapolated to help you think differently, find newer solutions, and to help you overcome what this is. And that takes being open-minded. It takes bringing everything to the table and examining it. What is the Two of Pentacles in the challenge? You have the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you are trying to just work really hard to build your career or to make more money or to make more resources. Also, again, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Maybe you're having a hard time creating because you're trying to figure out what the hell to create or how to put it all together or how to balance things. The Knight of Swords is saying you're never going to know unless you just start trying things by being more action-oriented. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying this is what the reading is saying. Nine of Swords. Yeah, the stress, worries, so many things that are on your mind. Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords is like calling for selective focus. Prioritize what's the most important thing. Because you can't disperse your mind into a million directions and think you can multitask it all. That's what's going to put you in the Nine of Swords energy. So it's about selective focus, focusing on what needs to be done one by one. Clarify the Emperor in the future. Yeah, the Fool card. Yeah, this is the liberation transformation. The Fool card is the archetype of Uranus. Uranus deals with the master of transformations. It's that spontaneous urge to go above and beyond where you're at and to break free and liberate yourself and unshackle yourself. And so that's what I see you stepping into this week and feeling confident and feeling ready. Clarify the Five of Pentacles in the position of something you're unaware of. King of Wands. You know, King of Wands, Five of Pentacles, if we're unaware of it, it's like sometimes we feel like our dreams or the things that we're envisioning or the things or the way we want to establish order in our life, how we want our reality to be, we feel like we can't do it, or we feel like we don't have what it takes, or we feel like we can feel unworthy for whatever reason. But this King of Wands is saying like you're worthy here of what it is that you want. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles and the outcome. You have the Justice card, yeah. Justice card is the cosmic law. It's the scales of balance. It's karma, good karma or bad karma, but in your sense, it's good karma. You do the steps that you're taking at the beginning of the week, it's creating a ripple effect out, which you'll see the ripple effect and how it takes effect when you start to see all the progress coming together. That's what this Justice card, Seven of Pentacles is. So things starting to really happen here. And things starting to manifest. Clarify this Four of Wands, something that's working for you. Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Appreciate the things that you already have right now. Understand that what you have around you and what you have at your disposal is enough for you to be able to create and build upon the foundation of what you're trying to do and what you're trying to create in your life, to build upon your foundation in life. Clarify the Two of Swords, something that's working against you. Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands, Two of Swords can be where it's almost like we're waiting for the right time of things. It's like we're waiting for the right time and the right opportunity, but that's not ever going to come. It's like you have to be the one. Knight of Swords is your advice to take action and to create those opportunities for yourself and to not be on the fence here. And that's what I see you doing though with the Emperor and the Fool card. It's like you fully defining things and stepping fully into it. And it's interesting because the Emperor here, it's like he's in an exalted position. It's Aries. The sun being in Aries, it's in an exalted position. It's the soul, the self, your being in its power again. Because right now you probably feel disconnected from that power that Scorpio likes. So you may feel disconnected from yourself, but with the Emperor and the Fool card, this is you reinventing yourself and finding that deeper sense of connection to your inner being. I feel like you could be accomplishing something too, or something here is like very liberating. So things are coming together nicely with this, but Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords is saying to focus on one thing at a time. You can't allow your mind to become dispersed everywhere and feel like you're never going to get it all done. You will if you focus. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio, in your weekly reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. Like I said, the readings are on sale. Be sure to check out the New Moon and Taurus video if you want to know what's coming up with the astrology and how you can get the most out of it, or how you can understand what's going on astrologically. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I encourage you to do so. Also hit the notification bell as well. It'll notify you whenever I upload your video. And yeah, if this video resonated with you, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Otherwise than that, I'm wishing you the best, Scorpio, and I'll see you later.